Hey, but Steve, I'm that old Yorkshire geek, and we've got a trailer reaction to do because the trailer for Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim has just dropped. So we're just going to watch the trailer and I'm going to react to it. So let's just get on with it, shall we? I'm not a Lord of the Rings expert or anything like that. I've got the books, not read them. As I've said before, I find it a bit of a slog. Tolkien's prose is a bit old-fashioned for me, but anywho, but I love the films, obviously. Even the Hobbit ones, they're fine, but the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings is top notch, the greatest trilogy of all time. But there we go. Anyway, so right, let us watch this trailer. Here we go. Let's watch the trailer. It just begins. There's no blank at the beginning. It just begins, and we're seeing obviously a clip from the film with Gandalf riding out on Shadowfax. So off we go. I'll have to mute myself.
All Middle-earth knows the tale of the War of the Ring. But 200 years before that,
Riders of the Mark! Brothers of Rohan!
there was an older tale.
Arise!
We come with an offer to strengthen Rohan.
Hera, daughter of Helm, I, Wolf, seek your hand in marriage.
Our fathers speak as if I were not even in the room.
I do not want to marry you.
You do not seek an alliance. You seek a throne. You will live to regret this, old man. He's dead. You will pay for this with your life.
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
Fire!
There's so many of them. I pledged to fight for my king.
You know nothing of war.
I'm the fastest rider you have.
People need hope, Hera. Something to believe in.
My pride. My joy. You could rule the world. You think I am afraid of you?
You should be.
What does Mordor want with rings?
Right, so there we go. There we go. See, I've been watching rock videos. Right, let's go back. Shush. I'm not sure what I thought of that, to be completely honest. It looks okay, but I'm just a bit concerned that it's another... She's the key to everything. The girl who's the key to everything. And she's doing it on her own, it seems. All by herself, fighting these bad guys. But anyway, we'll get to that. Let's have a look. So we begin with Gandalf. Off he goes. There's Gandalf. Hang on, I'm not on the right thing, am I? Right, off we go. We'll move forward in 5-second intervals. There's I forgot her bloody name. Miranda Otto. Sorry, I'm blanking. It's reminding us, isn't it, that it's based upon, or it's a spin-off of Peter Jackson's, amazing movies. So it's just throwing that in, and reminding us profusely at the beginning. But then we go into the it's anime, isn't it? Because it's a Japanese chap that's doing it, and it looks fine. It looks lovely. Some CG, some regular animation, and some CG in it as well. And it looks fine. It looks cool. There's the Oliphants coming, and it does look the animation, can't fault the animation. Also, kind of reminds me of like that animation you used to see in like the 70s and stuff like that. In don't ask me what studio it was, but in that. I'm blanking. But it reminds me of animation from like old 70s cartoons and stuff. There was one that were about King Arthur and he were riding a motorbike. Don't ask me what it was called. Anyway, it kind of reminds me of that. But anyway, it's a red. They're Rohan warriors, aren't they? Anyway, here he comes. This chap comes in. He wants to bring peace, and he wants to marry into, Rohan. There he is, the young prince from. I guess they're from the east. Are they from the east or the south? I don't know. Because they've got Oliphants, aren't they? So will they be from the south? Wherever. Anyway, they're probably from the same place that we saw from, Return of the King. Them bad guys. Wanting to marry the king. Do we know the name of the king? I don't know if it says in this, but it's the subtitles. Does it say? I'll put the subtitles on. He's called Wolf. I've no idea, but he's called Wolf. Seeking a hand in marriage, and then we get the old, she's a strong woman. At least they're giving her red hair, so that's something you don't see very often in it these days. So it's no soul, but she's got red hair. But say, they think I'm just a woman. I'll show them. But then we find out that the baddies are baddies. They're not really after peace. They're just wanting to take over Rohan, essentially, through marriage. That's what's the planning. And so he's having a fight with the other king and kills him. You will pay for this with your lives. That begins the war. And, she's called Hera. So they're grown up together. Looks like it, doesn't it? 'Cause there's like a flashback. So I bet she beat him up as a kid. I bet she did. I bet she always beat him. They can't help themselves, can they? They can't bloody help themselves. But anyway, so I'm guessing she's got to go out and do something, find something that'll help them to defeat the overwhelming odds of this army with Oliphants and all that coming. I'm guessing. So she's going to go out on a quest by herself, it seems. Why can't she go out with somebody else? Or a team, of which she can be an integral part, an equal member. We can see them all fighting together. But she seems to be doing it by herself. This is where I said there's a bit of CG in it, because that's definitely CG, isn't it? That siege tower. But anyway, and then she meets the eagles. Fly, you fools! But anyway, that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, look, it's getting the Oliphant. What do they call it now? The Watcher in the Water. Does it have a proper name? I can't remember. It grabs it, doesn't it? And takes it in. So is she by the pool? Is she by the gate, the door of Moria? Or are these all over the place? I don't know. Then she's fighting by herself, it seems. Is she by herself? Hang on, let's check it. What have I done there now? Have I just gone back all the way back to the beginning? How did I do that? For Christ's sake. Right, where are we? Right, where were we? There's that thing there. So, is she fighting? Or is this person here one of her helpers? Is that an elf? Yeah, she seems to be fighting with somebody there, doesn't she? So maybe she isn't by herself then. But it's showing, isn't it, that essentially she's going out and doing it, all by herself. But there we go. What's he saying? What's that saying there? So is that the ultimate battle with Wolf? They're showing us the end, have they? Or maybe not. I don't know. This could be in the first episode for all we know. But a bit of jousting, it seems. You should be. Well, what did he say? I didn't see a subtitle. That's what I went back for. Have we missed it? Have I not gone far enough? Right, bit of music, singing. Helm, my pride. All right, is he Helm Hammerhand? That's who it is, isn't it? My joy. You could rule the world. I want to know what she's replying to when she says you should be. Oh, there. You think I'm afraid of you. You should be. Right, okay. So there we go. And that's the end. In Christmas, in theatres, Christmas, in IMAX. You know, for some reason I was thinking it were coming onto HBO Max or Max, whatever they call it. But no, it's at the cinema, isn't it? So there we go. I don't know what to think. It looks fine. It looks fine. Some of the animation looks a bit wonky, like that, for instance. That horse jumping over there looks a bit wonky. But other of it looks cool. But it's just that they've made it all about the women again. And I'm sort of, I love women and all that. But they've done it, the diversity and all that. I bet there's diverse people in it. I bet there is. Don't think they're showing any. Oh, God, what's that? Uh-oh. That wants a bit of LGBT, QIA. Inclusivity there, is it? Or they're just friends. Don't know. But then it ends, doesn't it? I forgot to show that, didn't I? With a ring. Am I going to land on it? I have to go back a bit. Where is it? Where's the ring? There it is. Oh, for God's sake. So who's picked that ring up? Oh, Rot. What does Mordor want with rings? Who's Rot? Is that an orc? He's collecting rings by the look of it. Obviously it's not the ring, because that's with Gollum, isn't it? Is in the Misty Mountains, isn't it, by this point? If it's 200 years before, he's put it in a bag with other rings, it seems. There we go, he's got a bag there, full of rings. So, do we know who this is? Lord of the Rings experts, tell us who this is. I suppose I could look it up, couldn't I? But I can't be bothered. Okay. So there we go. Anyway, it looks fine. It looks fine to me. We'll get rid of that. Right. It looks fine. Apart from, I have to say, I'm a bit worried about it's going to be all about Hera. But it seems she does have people helping her. But I'm hoping she's not like, I don't need your help. I can fight all these people by myself. And But I'm hoping she does need help from time to time. But I've got the feeling it's not going to be like that, and she's going to save the day at the end, all by herself, because she don't need no man. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. Anyway, so there we go. So we'll leave it there. So, Christmas, we'll see, won't we? We'll see what happens. I wonder how long it'll be at the cinema before it ends up on Max, because Borderlands is gonna on streaming, and it's not even gonna do a month in the cinema, is it? But anyway, I think this might do a little bit better than Borderlands. Probably, you never know though. Could it be animated? I don't know. Will it get the same amount of bums in seats that a proper Lord of the Rings movie would? Don't know. But anyway, right. So we'll leave it there. So. Thanks for watching, and wherever you are, look after each other. Hang on, I've pressed the wrong button again. Look after each other, and until next time, I'll say this.